Joining us on the CNBC Newsline is Jeff Moon. He's a former assistant trade representative for China Affairs, founder of China Moon Strategies. And Jeff, certainly want to get your take on that, but I'd love you to just respond, if you can, to the Secretary's comment that China, at least from what she hears from business leaders, is uninvestable because it's too risky. Do you agree with that?
Well, she has very usefully raised, as a U.S. official, concerns that most businessmen don't dare raise for fear of retribution. And that's one of the values of these kinds of visits. Investors want to make predictable investments in a stable policy environment with predictable outcomes. And the problem is that they can't now engage in routine business activities because they can't get information to evaluate markets or do due diligence or even exchange information between offices. I think the underlying problem here is that Chinese officials have yet to grasp the enormity of the changes over the past few years, and they're using the same old approach and assumptions with foreign investors. They are assuming that foreign businessmen will do business in China without regard to the conditions that they impose. And then clearly the Sequoia case demonstrates to the contrary. There are a lot of references to trade being the ballast in the relationship, and clearly that has not been the case in the past few years. And the fact that trade is not the balance may be the reason why relations have been so unstable. There are also wishful assumptions that America is in indefinite decline. So I really think that it's time for the Chinese officials to reevaluate their playbook. And the calls for sincerity through concessions really aren't well placed. China needs to think it's a new approach through.
All right. Well, to what extent do you think they actually will do that? And was the Secretary's visit helpful in terms of helping them to get to that point?
The visit clearly was helpful because this is the fourth of the visits. It was the most consequential because the previous visits were all about just getting ministers to reestablish contact with each other. In this case, they actually authorized the bureaucracies to get back in business with each other to solve problems. And so, beyond the general statements that you see at these kinds of meetings, you really need to have longer discussions, and it's important to do that. We've gone from broad engagement during the Obama years to no engagement during the tariff war, and now the pendulum is swinging back to where we're going to have partial engagement through these working groups on trade and export control issues. The Chinese clearly want to talk about trade. It's not clear whether they want to go into other issues or get deeper, but we just need to wait and see.
Hey, Jeff, does it feel like the lowest hanging fruit right now is going to be travel and tourism and maybe getting some direct daily flights going?
Yes, I've always thought that people-to-people exchanges are the easiest way to renew relations. And if you can look back even to ping-pong diplomacy, that's how the relationship started, with people-to-people exchanges. So travel by average people, tourism, things like that, that's part of the Chinese playbook for many years. And I think that is the way to get things started.
To what extent, Jeff, do the difficulties they're having in their own economy, is that a motivating factor here?
I don't think they'll ever admit that, but I think it certainly is. I think that they have unprecedented problems, long-term structural problems that CNBC has discussed at length, and that has to have an impact on their thinking. And it also raises the importance of trade. I mean, they want to talk about trade because they have an enormous trade surplus with the United States, and that may help them, actually, in ameliorating their financial conditions.